Alright guys, I just got out of the sauna. Just finished up some journaling. It's 4:47 in the morning right now, so I thought I might as well get a head start on work. So I sat down here at my computer and just to meditate, and I was kind of being grateful online, kind of surfing the web and being grateful for the web and the internet. And I came upon this video, the morning routine that made me my first $100,000. And I figure we haven't done some morning routine stuff in a while. It's been many years actually since the famous walnut salad video. So let's watch this together and let's figure out how we can optimize our morning routine for optimal optimizations and just make sure everything's optimized so that we are the optimal optometrists. I actually did sauna this morning, by the way. That wasn't a lie. I did like 30 minutes ago. That's rocked. I feel tired.
I'm Brett Maverick, and this is my ultimate morning routine for
Brett Maverick. I mean, if you are born with a name like Brett Maverick, you're destined to make morning routine videos and productivity content. There's no other path for you, I don't think. Unless you're a fighter pilot. That's the only other one. It's either fighter pilot or showing people how to make 100 grand on YouTube. There's two paths.
maximum productivity. So I usually wake up around 9 o'clock in the morning. First thing I do in the morning is
Wait. 9? I'm laughing because that's the most normal time ever. These guys are normally like waking up at the crack of dawn or like hours before the first shred of light. You know what I mean? 9 a.m. is like, that's like sleeping in. Most jobs start at 9. The people that will be watching this are people that have a normal job and want to make money on their own so they can quit their job. And they're probably like, wake up at 9? So that's what I have to do? I have to start sleeping in? That doesn't really make sense.
make my bed. I like to start with something productive because science shows that if you start doing something productive, you're much more likely to be productive throughout the day.
I've been doing that lately. That shit works. I'm not only goofing on this, all right? I mean, I like to do I like to cold plunge. I like to sauna. I like to get up early. A little piece of me is Brett Maverick. Let's just say Brett Maverick is inside me a little bit. No, let's not say that. Let's not say that at all. Just rewind that. Brett Maverick is inside me a little bit. Let's just say Brett Maverick is inside me a little bit. Brett Maverick is inside us all a little bit. So I'm not only gonna goof on this, I'm gonna actually give an honest commentary. Come on! Clearly I did not fucking sit in the sauna for long enough this morning. I'm gonna give an honest commentary on like what I like to do and also kind of rip on this a little bit.
Then I go out into my kitchen and start my coffee maker. Nothing fancy, but I find that 80 milligrams of caffeine in the morning is enough to get me going. Then I drink
That's insane. Just thirst traps, lower left hand corner.
to get me going.
Hey, while you're learning on how to optimize your morning, here's a picture of me shirtless, just to distract you a little bit. You should always wake up horny. That's the lesson here, folks. 80 milligrams of coffee and a raging bone dog.
Then I drink a huge glass of water. This is important because
You catch that? That was a nice little touch right there. Lower left-hand corner. Right where the thirst traps were. So you're already looking down there, right? He drew your eye down there as he's drinking his huge glass of water, which is a normal glass. And look at,
this is important.
boom. Lady walks out. Nice touch, Brett. Nice touch. That's why they call him the Maverick.
Because it lubricates your internal organs and activates your body's various systems.
Don't say lubricates your internal organs. Don't say that. There are plenty of other ways you could have said that. I like to drink water because it makes my organs soaking wet and dripping with desire for the day.
Then I go to my bathroom and trim my torso and face with my manscaped.
Oh, is this an ad? Is this an ad? It's like, dude, you trim your body every day? That is not an optimal morning routine. People that are actually productive don't trim their body every day. They don't have time for that.
Trimmer to get rid of all that excess hair, because after all, it covers up the gains, am I right? Can't have that. Then I shave my face with a razor to get that close cut. I only do this about once every 3 days because my hair really doesn't grow that fast on my face. I know, unfortunate. Next, I hop in an ice cold shower. There's many benefits of this, such as
After I've woken up at 9 a.m. and made my coffee, 80 milligrams of caffeine, and then trimmed my whole body for a couple hours, it's now 12:30. I figure I should probably jump in the shower and maybe get a late lunch before starting the... Damn, I didn't think I was gonna watch this and be like, it's not optimal enough. I thought I was gonna make fun of this dude because he was gonna be one of those guys that was like, that does all the bullshit in the morning. But he's just a normal guy. This is fucking Brett Maverick, you know? He's like, I like to drink coffee and I like to shower.
boosts your testosterone, your metabolism, and really it just helps wake you up. Nothing like an ice cold water to wake your ass up. While I'm in
That water is definitely hot. He's just acting like it's cold. Ooh. Oh, my nipples are so hard. It's like you can see the steam coming from it. It's so cold. Ooh. Teeth chatteringly cold. Ooh.
there, I exfoliate my face. I only do this about once every week or every time that I shave, just to get rid of that excess dead layer and help that skin rejuvenation process. Put on deodorant, moisturize my face, and I like to just pat it in because if you go at your face aggressively, you can actually increase wrinkling. And then I put on an anti-wrinkle eye serum. Since I laugh so much, I gotta start early fighting those crow's feet, if you know what I'm saying.
Because I laugh so damn much. Just always laughing. Ha 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 ha. See? Every time I laugh, you can see I get the little crow's feet right here. Ha 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 ha. You see? Gotta avoid that. Because I'm always stay smiling and laughing. I'm always laughing so damn much.
The most important thing I do in the morning comes next, and this is the Wim Hof breathing exercises. What this
Dude, shouldn't you like get to work? How are we gonna make 100 grand? Like, what is it? It just kind of all seems like this shit is wasting time. Kind of seems like you're procrastinating a little bit. I don't know a single actual productive person that does all this shit every morning. It's like maybe they hit a workout and a quick shower and then it's just like you gotta get to it.
Consists of is 3 sets of deep breaths followed immediately by exhaling completely and holding for as long as possible. And then you breathe in and hold that for about 10 seconds. This fully oxygenates your cells and makes you
I don't know why I'm just picturing him like completely passing out. Then you breathe in, you hold that for as long as you want, and you just kind of fade into the darkness. You hyperventilate, then you breathe in as deep as you can, and you just hold it until you fade into the darkness. Completely, you want to completely black out and pass out. This will starve your brain of oxygen, which is like a really, really good way to start your day. Increases testosterone, helps the immune system. He's like puking on himself.
You feel more alive than you ever have before, I promise you.
I actually do kind of want to try this. I know people who do this sometimes. The old like breath control Wim Hof thing. I actually did it one time and it does make you feel like kind of high. Like you get kind of like a buzz from it, but you know, you could also just maintain a nicotine addiction. That does the same thing.
This is why the creator Wim Hof was able to beat multiple world records due to this technique. Right after this,
breathing world records? What world records? You gotta name the world records. You can't just say he maintains multiple world records.
Meditate for about 10 minutes using a guided meditation app called Insight Timer. This tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. Meditation is important because it reduces stress, and more importantly, it helps you have control over your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. And this is basically a superpower.
My name is Brett Maverick. 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 That's what he's saying in his head. Brett Maverick. Brett Maverick. Brett Maverick. Brett Maverick.
Once I'm done with my 10 minutes of meditation, I pick out the rest of my outfit for the day.
Dude, it's gotta be 1 p.m. by this point. I'm sorry, but where's the work?
And then I pick out some shoes and a watch and put on a little smell good spray. With my hair at this length,
smell good spray. I think he did that on purpose, but that's funny. It's a very caveman way to describe that. Oh, spray, smell good.
There's not much styling to do, but if I'm feeling it, I might put it up in a man bun. Not today.
You did not add man bun to your morning routine. Come on. I'm surprised one of these chapters down here is not just man bun. 2 minutes. And then from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m., it's man bun time. That's when I generally style my man bun, decide what type of man bun I'd like to put in, manicure the man bun, make sure it's bunning and manny, make sure it's giving man bun, and then I make sure it's serving.
Finally, it's time to drink my coffee and take a look at...
By the way, I am jealous of this man. Just want to put it out there, I am jealous of him. It's partly the reason why I'm goofing on this video is because I'm jealous of the way he looks. He's a hot guy. What you need to do for today to be a success, film morning routine, plan next video. This dude is the simplest guy ever. This is awesome. There's nothing else you have to do?
Get my to-do list for the day and get to work. If you're wondering if I have breakfast, I don't. I don't because I do intermittent fasting to increase my metabolism and limit my calorie intake for the day. I try to do this routine every morning, but it doesn't always work out because, life. But If you guys want to give this a try to do this routine, or
I'm sorry. There's no fucking way in hell that this to-do list made you 100 grand. I'm sorry, because this video has 210,000 views, which is nowhere close to making you $100,000. This video probably made you a couple $100, I would guess. So depending on what the next video was, that one had to be a banger. That one probably had to make $99,800 to make up for the difference there. So I don't know what the next video after this was, but maybe it was a fucking banger. But chances are, you didn't make 100 grand, so you didn't teach us how to do that. I was kind of stoked. Thank you, Giga Chad. I did this routine, and the next day I woke up as a 6'3" Nordic Slav god with a chiseled jawline and perfect hairline. Can't wait for the next morning routine to get my hunter eyes as well. That was fucking awesome. I liked that a lot. This is the most normal morning routine. I mean, I guess he was still like moisturizing and doing the skin routine and all that shit, but like, you know, other than that, it was just, that just was not, that guy just like kind of was, he's like, just wake up and kind of be a hot dude. That's kind of what that morning routine was. The most important thing I do in the morning is I wake up as a hot guy. As long as you do that, you're gonna make 100 grand, at least. Okay, now let's listen to a real morning routine, all right? The one that I was looking for, the type of shit that I was looking for is this.
I'm up at 4 a.m. From 4 to 4:20, I do a book on double speed.
So at 4:20 a.m., he's already read a book in 20 minutes. Triple speed.
I'm listening. At 4:20, I'm on the treadmill with my wife, and we're doing an active meditation.
So how do you even, you wake up, so your alarm goes off at 4, you just wake up at 4. I don't set an alarm normally, I just wake up at 5:30. My body's just like, fucking, it's time. I'm just built I'm just built different, I guess. No, I'm just like, that's my fucking internal clock. I don't know why. But usually I'll roll over and I'll go on my phone and check my messages. This guy rolls over, he goes to Audible and puts on a book. Like I could not imagine doing that.
Together for 40 minutes. It includes a reverie where we're basically aligning the pharmacy of the body to overdopamine the mind by gratitude, serotonin the brain, and then we shift into Mind Palace, which is 20 minutes of co-creating our best body.
What the fuck? That was like 9,000 buzzwords in one. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I wanted. Brett Maverick, watch this, dude. You gotta learn from this guy. Sure, you might be lubricating your internal organs, dude. But are you co-creating your best body? I don't really think he needs to do that because his body's pretty sick already, but are you shifting into a Mind Palace? Are you? Mind Palace is a fucking sick name for a band or an artist or something. Mind Palace. Hey yo, what's up? It's Mind Palace. She be sucking my phallus.
To overdopamine the mind by gratitude, serotonin the brain, and then we shift into Mind Palace, which is 20 minutes of co-creating our best bodies. 5 o'clock, we then hit the weights. That happens between 5 and 7. And then between 7 and 8, that's my time with my wife. Between 8 and 9 is an hour with our kids.
See the way he said that? That's my time with my wife. And then he just put, wait, what are you guys doing? You guys are boning, just say it. That's the time where you shift from the Mind Palace to the Slam Dungeon. You know what I'm saying? The Stuff Dungeon. That's where we shift from the Mind Palace to the Bone Zone, all right? Sorry, that's where we shift from the Mind Palace to my phallus.
My time with my wife between 8 and 9 is an hour with our kids after we shower and get ready, where we're doing breakfast and life lessons. And by 9 a.m., the day technically hasn't started yet, but everything that was important to me is done.
What time do you go to bed?
Monday through Friday, I'm good with 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So often it's 11 or midnight.
What? There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. How? Come on. That's not even, that's doesn't make sense. You need more sleep than that. You do. Humans need more than 4 or 5 hours a night. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He's a little older than me, so maybe, I think as you get older, your body maybe needs less sleep, or you're less adapted to sleep longer for some reason. But that's insane. I would feel like ass all day. You gotta sleep more than that. Sleep is the most important thing in the world in terms of health. It just is.
An hour with our kids after we shower and get ready, where we're doing breakfast and life lessons.
Imagine doing life lessons every single morning. You sit down for breakfast, you're like, can we just do one day with no life lessons, please? I just want to eat these pancakes, please. You see, the thing about pancakes is, why do you think they're always served in stacks? I don't know, Dad. Why? Well, that's an important life lesson, son. All right? Because just like pancakes in life, you gotta stack this bread, see? Thank you, Dad. That was actually kind of a bar, if I'm being completely honest.
And by 9 a.m., the day technically hasn't started yet, but everything that was important to me is done.
I will say that's kind of why you see me. Okay, I'm again almost commentary right now. That is why you see me on here sometimes filming at like 7 a.m. because I'm like, I want to get this shit done. So that at like 9 or 10 a.m., by like 9 a.m., here's the thing. Even when I had a 9 to 5 as a software engineer, a lot of the day was spent kind of like meeting people and being in meetings, and the actual task list of stuff that I had to get done, like the issues, the fucking tickets in Jira that I was pulling off and solving. You can usually, if you apply yourself and you're not distracted at all by your phone or email or anything, you can get that shit done in a couple hours. If it's not like a big arduous task that requires a lot of thinking or whatever. But a lot of like productive work you can get done if you really apply yourself faster than you think you can. It's just a lot of people like procrastinate, they play music, they go on Gmail, they look around, like we're just built to do that nowadays. So a lot of shit, if you like really wake up and you're like, hey, here's my to-do list, I'm going to get this shit done as fast as I can, you can get it done earlier in the day so that the rest of the day is kind of, you're in like a better headspace. I mean, I'm saying this from my perspective, right? I make my own schedule. So that's what I like to do is like get all the shit I need to get done like early in the day. I wake up and I work right away, and then I work out, and then I film or whatever. And so like I'm done with a lot of shit by like 10 a.m. and then I can go for lunch with Kelsey. And as I'm filming this, I don't have a child yet, but like, you know, like that'll be the time that then the rest of the day is like with my kid. And that's my honest commentary on how I do it. The morning is the most important time for me. But I don't do this shit. I'm not in the mind palace. I'm not saying it's a mind palace by any means. I don't even know. And I'm not waking up at 4. I'm waking up at a reasonable hour, like 5:30.
What time do you go to bed?
Monday through Friday, I'm good with 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So often it's 11 or midnight. Saturday, I sleep in generally till like 5:30 or 6. And Sunday, I'll sleep until 9 or 10. And then Monday, I'm refreshed and my body's good to go.
See, that's another thing is like you can't have different sleep schedules like that. That just doesn't, humans are built to have like one cycle. That's when your body learns naturally when to release melatonin so that you get on a schedule. So I don't really believe that either, but I mean, fuck it. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this one. Hope you learned something. In reality, it's whatever works for you. Figure out how to optimize your optimization so you can be the optimal ophthalmologist. That's it. And that's it. Okay? Best of luck. Cheers. It's now 4:50 a.m. and I'm done my old to-do list, which was just this video. Time to plan my next one. Bye. Brett Maverick is inside me a little bit.